everyone, Car Salvage 101, and today we're looking at this Xide battery. Now, this was taken from a Fiat 500. When I picked up the Fiat 500 from BCA, it needed a jump start, which I put it down to the Bluetooth module, had drained said battery. Subsequently got it home. Next day I disconnected the battery. Next day reconnected the battery, thinking it's had a good charge of driving around, and again just wouldn't turn over. Thought that was a bit weird. Jump started it, got it over, drove it about 4 miles, got it over to my dad's, where subsequently this battery just continues to cause me issues. It doesn't seem to charge, and yeah, well, let's just say we've got issues. So if we put on the topdon, now it has, I can't remember, I can't remember if it's had a charge, as in like a regular charge that's not been alternator by the car. But if we put the topdon on, showing as 10.6 volts and it's showing as low, that's fair enough. So let's just test it. So it's showing at 4.3 and it was bad. So yeah, not good at all. So what we're going to do today, everyone, is we're going to test the power of, bear with me, the Ctek battery charger. Now I'm going to recondition this, so we're going to have to leave it overnight and see whether we can get this to a stage where we can reuse it again, because it looks nearly brand new. That has, let's just clear some, so it's slightly wet outside. It's really not got any issues from the look of it, but unfortunately you can't really tell the date. So anyway, let's get the Ctek on and see if we can recondition this battery. So we've got it connected, we've got it on the car, and we're going to go with recondition. Now that's already shot up, but we're just going to have to wait and see. It's going to be hours and hours before we get anything, but we'll do an interval check. I think I'll probably come back maybe just before bed, just to see how we're getting on, because I think this potentially is going to be an overnight job, because I think the idea is it discharges the battery and then brings it back up again. So let's see if we can get this bad boy performing at its best. Right, so when was it? 4:45 I put this battery on. It's now 11 o'clock at night, so I'm about to go to sleep. We are currently on this mode, which is basically it's reconditioning it now, and you can hear that the inside it's fizzing away. So hopefully it's doing its thing. I think if it had an issue it would have flagged it here on the and when it was analysing it. But anyway, that's relatively warm. I'm not going to leave it on this plastic, and I haven't been all day, but it was just so that I can show it to you guys. Otherwise we just leave that hanging down there overnight. So I'm going to keep this on overnight, and in the morning I'd imagine the recon has been done and it will literally just be charging the battery and just maintaining the charge overnight. So we'll come back in the morning. Okay, a new dawn, a new day. 11 hours now, and we've gone through the recon phase. We are now basically charging the battery, the last one, so that will get us up to where we need. Obviously at some point in the night it's done its reconditioning and then it's now recharging. Now I don't know how long that's going to take, and then this last one will be where effectively it just keeps the battery like there's no official term I want to use for it, but it effectively keeps the battery topped up slowly, puts a small amount of energy into the battery just to keep it, you know, tip top. Ideally, I suppose, really for people who want to take a battery out and, you know, keep it on charge for like a few weeks or something, or certainly over like the winter period, it can just, yeah, just keep it active. So yeah, we want to get to that and then we're all good to go. But yeah, so it's what's 10 o'clock now, so we'll see how long that takes before that then goes to there. So 24 hours on, and we are now at stage 7, which is basically it's maintaining the battery. It's got it pretty much up to where it is, where it needs to be. The final stage here is basically when you can kind of put this into, I don't know what the official phrase would be, but it's effectively it's where it will just keep topping up the battery when it feels that it drops below, drops sort of some voltage, and then it will sort of give it a little surge, so to speak, to make sure it's always sort of between 95 and 100. But otherwise this appears to all be done. So we will remove these like so, and what we'll do, I think that topdon might just give a false reading because obviously that's been charging nicely for a while. So let's put it on, see what it says, but I suspect it's going to give a bit of a false reading for the minute. So yeah, right, so what does topdon say? Voltage is full at 13.3, and when it tests it, the health is good at 11.7. Okay, in order to test how, if there is an issue, we will take this off and I'll wait 24 hours and see what's happened, if at all, if this battery is starting to deplete again. We are a week and a half now since this was charged. I'm now going to put this on and we're going to see if it's holding the charge nicely and we've recovered the battery. The voltage is good, 12.3. Let's test it. Battery's bad, 5.2. So it doesn't work. This cannot recover that battery. That battery is for the dump, well, recycling, but yeah, didn't work, and it just sitting there has just lost, it's just lost it. So there we go, a real quick video that sometimes these reconditioned things like Ctek can work, but in this case it couldn't recover this battery, and it looks decent, but for some reason there's an issue with it and it doesn't hold its charge. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe, see you later.